Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red, official weight 146 pounds. His professional record an outstanding one, 42 victories, including 36 knockouts. 7 defeats, 1 no decision. From Miami, Florida, former IBA light welterweight world champion, Randall, the Knockout King Bailey. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing black, officially weighing in at 146 1/2 pounds. A perfect professional record consisting of 26 fights, 26 victories, including 19 knockouts, from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA, the current NABO, NABA welterweight champion, the undefeated Mike Machine Gun Jones.
Okay, here we go. Where's your trainer? Right here. Okay, gentlemen, you both received your instructions in the dressing room. Okay, look, right here is good, anything below that's low. Right here is good, anything below that's low. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times, above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go.
Keeping his her, I think, in the earlier in his career when he lost a son a few years ago. That son would
one of the key elements.
Watch your head.
Does Bradley give away early hand speed and punching power?
So it's right there again, every time that he attacked. And the shooter shot from
1 ounce gloves.
Jones has a lot of respect for the probably those.
At 140. Made his point about Ariza, and Freddie relented. Got him 2, and this is why the crowd was booing. This is 2 rounds worth of action, not 1. Jones shot, and the other guy was
correct, and no one is doing too much. See, bends his knees.
Seems in this round of a fire whether Bailey's going to do anything or not. Jones, by far, and throws a punch or 2 of his own.
Bailey is.
So the answer.
You know, Jim, rounds 1 and 2, Mike Jones just stumped at a few good right hands. I thought he won the first 2 rounds, but
recently is to give you a chance to hear train all the time, and I hear some of it. The fighters hear the things that on the business at hand.
And running in occasionally at the punching.
Ending much. But his Bailey from Miami and knockouts coming in.
Give him up, baby, give him up.
Bailey. All right, we listened in the last round to Vaughn Jackson as he should.
There you go. Where's the hook at? Where's the hook? Give it back. Give it back.
Bradley was talking so much about his left hook was going to be a big factor also in the Bailey in the fight, and it's totally absent.
And you can tell from Jackson's impatience that they had come in.
Back away, throw those little quick flurries like that. Here's an angle we have that can show clearly that when Bailey went down, it was not from a knockdown, it was a slip. You know, normally we wouldn't be showing things like this. It's probably the most exciting thing that's happened tonight.
Bailey is averaging 4 out of.
Be a little bit of a problem for. Look, matchmaking's not rocket science. Pretty busy, and this looked like a decent showcase for Jones, but Lujan and now dedication and how that may affect
event, given that it is not going to start.
I had a distraction as the route and come back 15 minutes later. And then
needed that experience to. Has never been on this stage before. Tim Bradley's trainer.
Having too many people around to distract.
During dusk outside in Las Vegas, this is the atmosphere in Manny Pacquiao's dressing room, where super freak basketball fan Manny Pacquiao is, as you can see, locked in on the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. Now, the last fighter I remember who got totally locked into a sports event other than his own fight was Andrew Golota when he was coming to the ring to fight Leonard.
hey, Jim, I've got it 4 rounds to 2. I've never concentrated in my entire life, and I'm just wondering Bailey's looking. 4 to 2.
And if he would just take a step back and punch,
winning, but is he really doing anything that you want to see again?
Way, I said to Emmanuel, he's treating this as though he's fighting.
Aggression is strange. He's lunging in with hooks again.
Big right hand.
Great point. It's the kind of decision that the way the whole thing plays out. Assured while we're watching the taped interview.
Done my best and
Be better.
be better, yes.
Well, that's hard to imagine.
Thank you.
Comes in and just dominates and knocks unimaginable.
Extended through Hatton, Marguerite.
More than. There you go. Come back with the left hook, Randall.
Incredibly interesting to see what conversations take place after this. And Bailey is out there. He let a free swing, and Jones is moving toward a probable decision.
The cut man now has taken over trying to move.
I don't pay attention to this is for the belt, which was vacated by Andre Berta.
Seen him progress. He's physically bigger, younger, faster.
Jones momentarily wobbled.
Come back
Bailey.
with the hook.
And this is what it looks like now in Jones's corner.
Is campaigning. Come on.
3, 7 rounds to 2. Mike Jones. Jim, you know what? Cuts to right. He can't let it.
Per division. But it isn't that there are 2. There are 4. ABF, WBO. And last week, I read a whole
TV networks and to fighters. And the lineal champion, as like the belts, are like the various bowl games that don't indicate the national.
With Andy Lee back in the club gym and Donovan George, in 30 seconds of those workouts was better than this whole fight. Just the bragging rights of the
good thing, and this notion on the part of some promoters and fighters, because 90% of fans have nowhere near the wherewithal or the information to figure out who's a real champion and who's bogus. And there's Bailey's right hand.
And that's why Jones
We talked
has been
about
so
it
careful.
all night. 5. Now you see the reason.
7. Hey, come on in.
Here we see a perfect straight right hand right through the center. Everything was perfect. I think that he went down, he was hurt, but I don't think he was that badly hurt. A lot of it was just the perfection of the punch and the balance and everything.
Well, it was like 2 shots,
Yeah.
Emmanuel, because his head
Beautiful.
bounced off the canvas, too. Comes on out on top, that helps him.
But the knockdown woke people up. About Bailey's punching power, it took all night and still hasn't gotten one.
No, stop. Not going to a shell now.
I was going to accuse him of backing straight up, but actually he was.
No.
That's when Bailey took advantage of the opportunity.
Right now, even at the risk of getting hit, I think he could.
Second knockdown.
That-
right uppercut. He may not make it up from that. Now he's going to get up. Rolls
No, this
back.
fight's over.
Big trouble. Big trouble. Knockout victory for Bailey. Upset. And Bailey has, unbelievably, a title belt.
A title belt.
Unbelievable.
That was a dramatic one-punch destruction.
I think it's the first uppercut Bailey threw in the fight.
I think he only landed 2 punches in the whole fight.
And this is
Because
why-
both of them was knocked out.
This is why a fighter's trainer and a fighter will tell guys like us, this is why we're fighting carefully. This is why we say, win today, look good next time.
Mike Jones, who had never been knocked down in his amateur career and never been knocked in exultation. Here's the uppercut. Boom. You take that uppercut from an authoritative puncher like Bailey, and good luck on the getting up. That was sensational. Here's another look.
One of the best punches that I've saw ever. One of my favorite combinations is an uppercut underneath a jab. Those punches were there for both guys to land early, but they were just too reluctant and too cautious to let the punches go. That was a great knockout right there. I mean, I was really surprised.
So now John David Jackson says, way to go, champ. I was right there with you all the way, right?
Yeah, but believe me, that was not in the script. And like I say, it's only 2 punches he landed the entire fight.
As
and
Larry
both
Merchant
times
says,
he landed by knockdowns.
Theater of the unexpected. Just when you're ready to go to sleep and sign off on one, something like that happens.
That's what makes this different from all of the other sports. If you're in basketball, you got a comfortable lead by maybe 20 points and you're only 4 minutes left, you know you're safe. In boxing, you're never safe.
Look at John David Jackson's reaction after he was thoroughly disgusted for several preceding rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, the end comes at 2:52 of round number 11. The winner by knockout victory, and now the new IBF welterweight champion of the world, Randall, the Knockout King, Bailey.
Bailey can't get his composure. 37 years old, a journeyman in the sport. He's had a couple of moments here and there. Had a shot against Miguel Cotto, got knocked out. Came here as a clear underdog, seen as a spirited opponent with some danger for Jones, but a chance for Jones to polish his credentials as a contender. Knockout victory for Bailey.